Okay, so getting started here. I'm over here on the syllabus, just to point out that if you don't have the dates, or not the dates, the links to the books conveniently saved, you can always run over here to the syllabus, hit that, you get a preview of the syllabus, and then since these are all linked, you can just do that, which is handy. One point this out, I have this open over here, because in the next section, when we are going through the hands-on data visualization book, we have this part right here, make a copy of Google Sheet. If you hit that, that is going to open up this file here. You're going to be making a copy of it. Well, sorry, I didn't realize the order that this was going to go in. But you want to make a copy, put it in your drive. I already have one, so I'm not going to put another one in there. So do that really quick first, and then we're going to switch over to Tableau for a minute because the edits that we're going to end up doing to the sheet is going to make it where it's not going to load in properly when we load it into Tableau. So do that. With that out of the way, we're going to look at the Tableau Your Data book. So I have this downloaded because I might have torrented it, but it's also accessible through your library. So if you can't download it, then just look at the online version. The chapter 2 is where we're starting. If you haven't opened up Tableau before, in the PowerPoint deck, there is a link to an orientation 5-minute video by Tableau itself. It is the same video that when you open Tableau, it has some tutorials on the right side of the screen. It's the same intro video, but it's linked directly. It does require you to log in, so create a username and all that kind of stuff, so that you can access all of their tutorial goodies. Okay, so Tableau Your Data is not meant to be a read cover to cover type of book. This is a reference book. I would not make you read a 700-page book on technical stuff. I'm not that mean. I'm not going to read it like that. So this right here starts with the assumption that you kind of know a little bit about your way around, just how to open up Tableau and that kind of stuff. You've got it properly downloaded into your computer. When I downloaded it, it basically took me to this Tableau desktop trial, even though I don't have a trial, so I don't know why it does that, but this is where I got that orientation video from. I have this video linked as well for connecting to data. It's a good 6 or 7 minute video introducing you to basically where to click and stuff for most data. So that is recommended. When you are looking at data, you want to connect to it. You do so here through the connect. Well, this opens up the connect file. This is basically like opening a file in a regular program. You can see that you can connect to all sorts of stuff in here: Excel files, Access files. Those of you who have been through a database class, you probably have at least one of those sitting around. You can connect those. To this server is actually a very misleading thing. So you click them over here, you see, yes, there's servers in here. There's also not servers in here. So we can use this to connect to our Google Sheets. On my right side, it's asking me to authenticate, to choose which account, because I've got several Gmails, authenticate it, brings you over to all the files that you've been opening up lately. So I'm gonna click on this one, which is that right there. Boop. And there we go. We have connected to data and uploaded it appropriately. You can also obviously upload anything from your desktop, but just for the practice of this try at least the Google Sheets, if not your own stuff as well. The little video shows you how to add in extra data and all sorts of other things as well. So I'm going to pause this for just a second here. Okay, back to the textbook. There's a couple parts in here that I want to draw your attention to within the very long chapter of drawing instructions that you really don't need to read all of. You only need to look at what you need specifically for a particular project. Understanding the difference between a direct connection or data extract. So the direct connection is when you have live data that is continually being updated that you need to have fresh data for on a continuous basis. This is really, really cool to be able to do. So whether that is because like the COVID data is, there's a lot of, if it's not live data, then it's an extract that is updated like daily, basically. So you have a lot of fresh data. If you have an, for me, an engagement survey at work, where we're continuously looking at the response rates and stuff like that, that would be an example of a continuous connection. So the continuous new data is good. It is slower to do, especially if you have very, very large data going on. The extract is for static data. So data that is like daily or monthly or whatever updated is better for that. So that helps with the speed and the portability of the files themselves. So goes on about here, and then sorry. So here on the bottom of page 81, we see it starts talking about data shaping and data quality. So the other book, Hands-on Data Viz, we're going to talk about some of this stuff using Google Sheets, but Tableau has its own features for doing things like field renaming and grouping data, identifying missing data, splitting cells, etc. So we're going to pause on our Tableau experience, going to go through the Google Sheets because you might not always be working with Tableau, and so you want to make sure that your Excel type skills are on par. Then we'll bring it back over to Tableau.